Hi everyone, welcome. Today we're tackling a common head-scratcher in Remix. Why your deploy transaction might say not payable when you actually want to send Ether to your contract's constructor. It can be confusing, especially when you expect to initialize your contract with some funds. You see that value field grayed out, or perhaps it's not even there, and Remix just tells you this transaction is not payable. So, what's going on here? The core reason is quite straightforward, but it's often overlooked. Your contract's constructor function, by default, is not designed to receive Ether. If you intend for your contract to receive ETH during its deployment, right when it's being created on the blockchain, you absolutely must explicitly tell Solidity that this is allowed. This is done by adding the payable keyword to your constructor declaration. Without payable, Solidity treats your constructor as incapable of handling incoming Ether, and Remix reflects this by disabling the value field. This behavior became standard with Solidity versions 0.6.0 and later, where explicit declaration for payable functions became mandatory for security reasons. Older Solidity versions might have been more lenient, but modern best practices demand clarity. Now, you might be thinking about fallback or receive functions. It's important to understand that those functions are for handling Ether sent to the contract after it has already been deployed, not during the initial deployment process. They serve a different purpose entirely. So, how do we fix this not payable issue? The solution is simple. Locate your constructor function in your Solidity code. Then, add the payable keyword right after the constructor keyword and before the opening parenthesis of its arguments. For example, if your constructor looks like constructor, you need to change it to constructor, payable. Once you've made this crucial change, remember to recompile your contract in Remix. This step is vital because Remix needs to process your updated code. After a successful recompile, navigate back to the Deploy and Run Transactions tab. You should now see that the value field is active and you can input the amount of Ether you wish to send with your deployment transaction. This Ether will then be transferred to your newly deployed contract. Always remember that sending Ether to a contract during deployment, or at any other time, incurs gas fees, but the value field is specifically for the Ether sent to the contract itself, not the gas. If your constructor doesn't need to receive any Ether, then it's best practice not to mark it payable, as this can introduce unnecessary attack surfaces. Only make it payable when it's truly required for your contract's functionality. This simple keyword makes all the difference when you're dealing with initial contract funding. Thank you so much for watching and learning with me today. I hope this explanation clears up any confusion you had about the not payable message in Remix. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more useful Ethereum and Solidity tutorials. See you next time.